Yo, so I've got another development. So when with black fellas and that he's saying here that doesn't like moving towns anymore and that because then if you're not secured, then coppers are killing like innocents and that. So that's that. I heard something that they just fucking around and that or whatever, saying if you're gonna go in the oven or if they have to. Not sure where that's going. So I don't know that he couldn't have moved. I hasn't heard that, but doesn't like it because then if you're not secured, then they couldn't have got you, and that then they jumping innocents and that to get stuff and that. The cops say it has to put shit in the food, otherwise they jumping for it. That I doesn't have anything, man, that you could do here. I have to eat it. Fuck planes, mate. I know eating planes. Chuck it there. Fuck it. He could have done it, not these fellas. I bought the wrong bread yesterday because this one is the linseed sourdough. I wanted to buy the other ones that sealed. This is not sealed. That doesn't seal properly, man, these fellas. For the Chinese fellas. That they don't seal it properly, this bread, man. Yeah, they say that he couldn't have done it for cops and that. So I should have bought another bread and that. That didn't smell that bad. I smelled something this morning when I done a dump. That wasn't that bad. But I only ate these cabanossis and that. The 300 grams there, but they go hungry quick after those. Chorizo that they fill me up for longer, and that I only done a snapper, but that's only like a chorizo size, man. I couldn't have held it. That's only like a chorizo. I done like a 13 there now. We had Oceans 13 up there, and that's it. If once it dry up, if it's something, then I put a little bit more dirt on there and leaves. So they probably just build it up, and they have a compost pile there, and that, yeah. So moving towns is a bit funny, so that's not secured. If you're not secured, you couldn't guarantee safety. That doesn't like it that much anymore. I forgot about that. But the government is telling me he wants blacks to move one other towns. However, that I've heard from the government that they have their other towns there that is a cop-free town. So that which yeah, I don't know what they doing here, man. He doesn't have enough blacks and shit, so doesn't want to lose populations. Then the tribe is saying he doesn't want any more blacks, that too many, he want immigrants here. But I don't know, so talk to the government and that where if you dead and shit, that they saying they putting fellas into their towns and that. So I'm not sure, the communications is not clear here. That's only like some towns now. So if you wanna move towns and that, talk to the tribe or the government first if you are dead and shit. Cause he doesn't wanna have to guard anyone, and he doesn't want give these to the cops, and the cop is saying not to kill anyone but cop because he's got plenty cop kills there. They say that in jail that's not much going in, just cops now because they're killing too many over it. So that's also that I've heard. So that's mostly cops in jail now. That still does take some, but that's been ugly. So is not letting to they don't taking much paid up blacks or anything in there. I don't know about that fellas and that, but I don't think there's any paid ups in that. Non-cop, that fellas, unsecured ones, Not sure about that, but there's killing too many now over it. So the shit has to stay in the food because cops say they jump them all for it all. So can't do. They didn't smell that bad this morning, man. I've ate the cabanossi and some of that bread. I've had 3 slices of that bread left. And then I ate my crackers, cheese ones at night. And that didn't smell that bad. I smelled something, the shit in there, but not much, I don't think. And definitely not my shit. Then I've got cheese. And I've got these cans here. I've got the ones in oil. I couldn't have done curry anymore. And chili. Chili ones, they only like these ones in oil. The other ones in spring water. Doesn't like it because that if you dip your bread in this, then if it's spring water, the shit that's nicer in the oil. And I've got some shallot and that. So I'm just gonna eat this and a can of salmon. So I'll have this in the morning with 2 slices of bread, and then I eat a can of salmon at night. I've got the Aldi salmons. Can't remember if I checked. I didn't look at it, man, if it's oil or spring water. I forgot. I was drinking, so I've got 2 of these one. Skinless, boneless salmon, green rice, ocean rice. I got 2 of them. The other ones, they couldn't open it at $3 though. That cost like a 50% more than tuna. Salmon is nicer than that, but I like a cheaper one. It's just coughed up on the phone. Now, if he doesn't pay these apps, then iPhone 17, man, I'm gonna be pushing it. Gonna be pushing it to get it. Yeah, so that's so I've got some movement, so there is less paid ups taken in there, and that's it. Cops said that has to put it in there, otherwise they're jumping for it, man. So that has to stay in there. But I don't think that's that much now.